Welcome back. We are talking about extraordinary stories of survival, how life can change in the blink of an eye and what you do in those situations. Well, 10-year-old Xavier Cunningham, yes, I said 10, was playing with friends behind his Western Missouri house when a swarm of yellow jackets attacked them. The swarm, people have described it as just a cloud. That's how many of them were chasing Xavier. He panicked, falling from a treehouse face first into a metal rotisserie skewer. The boys had staked it into the ground and had no idea what danger awaited them. The skewer drove through Xavier's face all the way to the back of his head. Miraculously, this 10-year-old survived and made a full recovery from what doctors have called a 1 in a million accident. And joining us now from their home in Harrisonville, Missouri, are Xavier and his mother, Gabby. Xavier, I mean, I'm looking at this picture and this video. Your accident happened 2 years ago. That is recent enough for, I would think it'd be just still tough to talk about it. When you look at that picture, how do you feel?
I really just look at the doctors, that specific picture you showed. I just look at the doctors and keep asking my mom to go back to the hospital so I can thank them.
Aw, that is so sweet of you. I'm curious, when that accident happened, did you know that that metal thing had gone through? Were you aware? Were you conscious?
Yes, I was.
So did you feel it?
Yeah, I did. It felt very uncomfortable.
I expected you to say excruciating pain. A headache is very uncomfortable. That looked like it was past uncomfortable.
Now, the skewer, it was very uncomfortable, kind of like a headache. I did have a headache, but the yellow jackets were the worst part of it.
Gabby, I think that's what's so stunning about this is that the yellow jackets, and I've read the description from people who saw, it was overwhelming. These kids were not just running from a few insects here.
No, no, it was a large tree house they were in, and you couldn't even see the tree house. It was just a black cloud covering it.
So when Xavier finally made his way to you, what did you see and what was he saying? What was he able to tell you anything?
He ran into the house, and I came running from downstairs. He just kept saying, "They're killing me, they're killing me." And all I saw was this metal object sticking out of his face. And so my first reaction was someone had done that to him. So I said, who did this to you? And he goes, nobody. I just knew I needed to get him to the hospital.
How did you fight the instinct not to try to pull it? Because I would think that for a lot of people would be the instinct.
If you pull something out that's like stuck in your face very deeply, and you're gonna die.
So Gabby, the doctors took these photos in the ER. The decision was made not to try to do something drastic, but basic, as I said, a reaction. They realized, in fact, that they could just pull it out. And we have the video of it. That's what it looked like coming out of your child's skull. Is it still just surreal?
It's hard to watch at that, but when we first got there, it was so unknown. They didn't know how they could do it. They had so many options. And so when the doctor came into the waiting room, and he just looked very hopeful and smiling, and he goes, "You can just pull it out. We're just going to pull it out."
Wow. That's amazing. So Xavier, you kept the metal skewer?
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Why did you want to keep it? I think I would want to get far away from it. Why did you want to keep it? Oh, you're going to show it to me. Okay. Oh, now what part? That part was, oh my gosh. Xavier, please be careful. Okay, you faced death and looked it in the eye and you survived. Let's just end it there, okay? Let's wrap up your superhero career and get to college or something.